We got 37 of these pizzas. These are the pepperoni pizzas that Braden, like, that's all he eats pretty much. So we got 12 Dr. Peppers.
So on top of the 32 pizzas or 37 pizzas, this young boy will wash it all down with a fizzy drink as opposed to water. That's scary for his little heart. Hey loves, so in today's video we're diving into a clip that has gone absolutely viral and has got everyone talking. It features a mom of 3 boys sharing her 2-week shopping haul. Now, you'd think it was just a regular grocery shopping haul, but viewers were not impressed. Many people pointed out that her trolley was packed with junk food with little to no veg or fruit or healthy options in sight. Comments have been blowing up with people asking, where's the fiber? Where's the nutritional food? Where's the real food? We're going to be looking into these viral videos and we'll also be looking at her response to the negative comments she's been getting with regards to her shopping. Take a look.
Grocery haul as a 37-year-old full-time working mom of 3 boys who also moved her parents in with her. So we have groceries today from 3 different places. We got groceries from Sam's, Walmart, 4 places. Sam's, Walmart, Food Lion, and Piggly Wiggly. And I will tell you the totals for each at the end and then a grand total. So we got 2 containers of the 2-bite brownies. 2 of those because they'll be gone so quick. We got 1 big thing of Cinnamon Toast Crunch because we still had some left over from last trip. So we didn't need as much this time. We got a big box of the oatmeal cream pies. We got some tea. We got some cereal bars. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big bags of fries. I got some conditioner, Q-tips, children's Tylenol, some cucumbers, some lettuce. Here's that good old Louis bread from the Piggly Wiggly. Some bananas. We got 6 blocks of the Monterey Jack cheese. We got a watermelon. We got 2 big things of mayonnaise because we be going through some mayonnaise. We got some grapes. We got some eggs. 2 things of the allergy medicine. Some deodorant for my dad. Some antacid for my mom. Lip gloss that my mom got. 2 blocks of the mozzarella cheese. 6 blocks of the mild cheddar cheese. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Dr. Peppers. We got these subs for Bryson. He absolutely loves the Italian Hero subs at Walmart. We got 4 of these for him, so this should last him for quite a few days here. We got 1 Mountain Dew because we still have a few of those left, and Brantley is literally the only one that drinks them. We got a box of Fruit Loops. We got 1 bag of the purple Doritos. We got a thing of buttermilk, a big bag of sugar. We got 2 gallons of milk. We got a thing of Nabs. We got the Fruit Loops with marshmallows. We got some Oreos. We got 2 packs of Capri Suns. We got 4 New York strips. And Bryson's already broke into his subs. I told y'all he loves them. We got 2 packs of ribeyes here. We got a thing of drumsticks here. We got 2 packs of pork chops. 32 pizzas.
32 pizzas!
So we got a tower of pizzas again for Braden. I will cry. So we wiped them out. We took all they had. And then we got 10 packs of strawberry Kool-Aid. And we got 3 cases of water, but I am not picking those up for y'all. So yeah, that was included in this. Oh, excuse me. We got 4 cases of water. And then we also ordered an 8-count box of deluxe mac and cheese online at Sam's and an 8-count box of Velveeta mac and cheese at Sam's. That's not here yet. It's going to be shipped here. Okay. All right, so I got all of our totals written down. So online at Sam's was $31.26. In store at Sam's was $81.56. Food Lion was $55.23. Walmart. So Walmart, we had 1 total. We did 2 separate orders at Walmart. One was $188.96 and one was $24.15. And then Piggly Wiggly was $95.52. And my mom has a total for me. So all of that together is $476.68 today. So a little bit less than last time, but the crazy thing is that we left a lot of stuff off of the list this time because we didn't run out. So I'm just imagining if we hadn't needed that, there's no telling what we would have spent today.
5 bags of fries. Let me just pause there. 5 bags. Big bags. And from watching our other videos, this is food that they will normally finish in about 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. Then we've got 32 pizzas. 32 pizzas. Initially, I thought this was for the whole family, but she goes on to say that it's for her son. In another video, she says that this is all she gives her son every night, and he has 2 of it per night. And she does this because he's a picky eater.
And we got 30 pizzas. I cannot hold all 30, but we did get 30 of these for Brayden because this is all he eats, literally.
To me, her son looks to be about 12 years old. And in another video, the number of pizza jumps to 37 pizzas for her son, a young boy. And in actual fact, just watching the video, I noticed she said something, the Mountain Dew, the same son, she mentions his name, this is all he'll drink. So on top of the 32 pizzas or 37 pizzas, this young boy will wash it all down with a fizzy drink as opposed to water. That's scary for his little heart. Back to that video, we saw that she had 9 bottles of soda, fizzy drinks for us in the UK. Honestly, just looking at that makes me thirsty for water. 14 blocks of cheese, big blocks, chunky blocks. 2 giant tubs of mayonnaise and piles after piles of processed food. Now, when it comes to healthy food, 2 cucumbers, 1 lettuce. And I don't know about you, I can eat a whole cucumber in 1 sitting, let alone for a family of 6 to last for 2 weeks. Then she had a watermelon, a tiny bunch of grapes, a bunch of bananas, maybe about 6 in that bunch. I mean, for a family of 6 with 3 growing boys, as she keeps saying, that's just not going to last long in comparison to the junk food. And here's the real kicker. They spent $476, which is roughly £352 on this shopping. And the vast majority of it is junk food. And then she goes on to say that this was far less than the last time. Wait until you see what they spent the last time, because I tell you, that was a lot more. Take a look.
Grocery haul as a 37-year-old full-time working mom of 3 boys who also moved her parents in with her. So we got groceries from Sam's Club, Walmart, and Food Lion today. And I'm not going to separate it. I'll just tell you the individual totals at the end. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4 big boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So this is like the 2 bags in 1 boxes because Brantley and Bryson both eat this, and this is going to last us for 2 weeks. So we got a big box of popcorn, some paper plates, some sugar, a big thing of paper towels, some muffins. We got 3 of these Sunny Delights. One's already been put up in the fridge. We got some 2-bite brownies. These will be gone in like a couple days. Everyone at this house likes one besides me. Cream cheese, a 36-pack of Hershey bars. These will come in good for our movie nights. 2 bags of chicken nuggets, 2 bags of the red Doritos, 1 bag of the blue Doritos, and 1 bag of the purple Doritos. We got the 2 packs of pepperonis. We got 37 of these pizzas. These are the pepperoni pizzas that Brayden, like, that's all he eats pretty much. We got all they had. We got some mozzarella sticks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 Dr. Peppers. I got 2 gallons of milk. I got 2 of these for Brayden and Brantley, 1 for the bathtub, 1 for the shower. 2 of the Chewy Chips Ahoy cookies. 30-size Oreos. Big thing of vegetable oil. Got 3 boxes of the bacon flavor instant grits. Party-size Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. 2 Prego marinara sauces. Thing of buttermilk. 2 pack of the 4-pack. A 2-pack of salted butter that has 4 sticks. I don't know how to say that. 2 packs of salted butter. 4 packs of butter. that was so hard. I'm sad. 2 of the 4 packs of butter. 2 of the 4 packs of salted butter. 2 blocks of mozzarella cheese. 3 of the mild cheddar block cheese. And 3 of the Monterey Jack block cheese. 72 count of American sliced cheese. Some flour. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4 big bags of fries. So we got watermelon, and we got a case of water, and we got 2 Mountain Dews. Whew, that was a workout. All right, y'all ready for this total? Because it's a little bit crazy. First, let me tell you, I actually ordered 3 things online at Sam's that'll be here tomorrow. So I'm going to include that in the total. So I got an egg box or 8 count of the Kraft Deluxe mac and cheese, so 8 boxes of that, and I got 8 boxes of Velveeta shells and cheese. So those two I got online along with a big thing of toilet paper online. The total for that online order was, that was all at Sam's, that was $57.54. And then the total today in store at Sam's was $239.92. So altogether Sam's was $297.46. My Walmart order was $149.95. And then my Food Line order was $66.81. Y'all ready for that grand total? Because it's crazy. $514.22 in groceries. It's a lot, but it'll go quick. There's 6 of us here, so, and 3 growing boys. So it goes quickly.
It's a lot and it will go quickly. Wow. Anyway, so that was $514, roughly £380. But honestly, for 2 weeks worth of food, $514 on junk food, that's a lot of money. In that shop alone, she had 8 Dr. Peppers, 37 pizzas for her son for 1 person, mountain of cereal that the kids consume, 2 kids consume in 2 weeks. These were the double packs, so that's 8 boxes of cereal being consumed by 2 kids. And not the kind of cereal that keeps you full, no. These were the big boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. If you've ever been to the US, you would know that they literally have like a whole aisle dedicated to cereal. I tried them when I visited about 2 years ago, and my goodness, they are sweet and addictive. I mean, I gave it to my kids as a treat, and we brought some to London for my sister, for a couple of our friends, and my sister was just like, no, her kids are not having this because they are that sweet. But for me, it's just a treat. So to imagine kids eat that every day, it's just packed with sugar. And of course, they will crave it and get hooked to it. Then in yet another video, she's buying more Dr. Peppers, but this time it's 12. It's just non-stop sugar, salt, processed food, very little balance.
Grocery haul is a 37-year-old full-time working mom of 3 boys who also moved her parents in with her. So we got 12 Dr. Peppers.
Honestly, guys, I actually can't imagine her going grocery shopping, picking up 37 pizzas out of the freezer and like 12 Dr. Peppers. I would literally think, if I saw someone do that in a shop, I would think they're about to have a party, they're about to have a get-together. There is no way anyone is buying that for a family of 6. I would not think that. That's just wild. As for the pizzas, this is what she gives her son, who is still very young. It's 2 pizzas every single night. You would think she would just pop it into the oven, but no. It adds on extra pepperoni and piles on even more cheese. So we're talking about stacking fat on top of fat every single night. Ah.
Now we're gonna make Brayden his pizza. His 2 pizzas. Perfect. Look, it's kind of like a, almost like a heart. Cute. Brayden, come here. What was that?
I thought it just came over here.
Enjoy. And that's a wrap on dinner. So not too bad tonight. My mom made dinner. So me, my dad, my mom, Bryson, and Brantley all ate that dinner. So all I had to do separate was Brayden's pizza. So 2 tonight. That's not too bad.
Her reasoning for doing this is that he's a picky eater. But the thing is, you see, kids will always be kids and they will always want to push for what they want. If I let my 4 children have the food that they like, they will stick to the same few junk food that they like. I feel like the age this whole picky eating starts is from the age of 2 to 3. I've had it with the first 2, now with the 3rd one. He also tried it. If he had his way, he would have crisp. I believe this is what you call chips in the US. He would have crisp for breakfast. He would. But I put my foot down. No, you have your cereal. No matter how much crying he does, he knows that's not allowed. And now he knows what the routine is. He knows that in the morning it's cereal. You have your cereal. I don't even hide where I put the snack. My kids know where I put the snack, but they know there is a time for snack. They know what time they will have snack. It's not just something they will have anytime they want. It's part of the discipline. So kids will always push you, but being an adult, you're the one that will teach them the boundaries. As parents, we can't just cave in. We have to stand firm. This is what's for breakfast. This is what's for lunch. This is what's for dinner. And over time, they adapt to it. Now, her defense is that these are not large pizzas, that they're the small size pizzas.
So I wanted to show you guys a video reference of the difference in size for these pizzas that I buy compared to a regular size pizza. I've heard so many people say that they think that I'm buying 32 full size like DiGiorno or Red Baron pizzas. That is not true. I know you guys probably think it's just as bad, but it's really not. So here comes the size reference. Look at that. Do you see that? I mean, honestly, pizza Dr. Pepper. Like, that's a huge difference. I know they're still pizzas, and I know it's still not the most healthiest thing to eat, but it is not a full-size pizza. I'm not buying 32 full-size pizzas.
I read somewhere that even those small pizzas come in at around 400 calories. So 2 of those is 800 calories in one sitting for a child. That's not balanced, and honestly, it's irresponsible. If she's buying 32 and eats 2 a day, that's literally his daily meal plan. What is that doing to his health long term? And when I look at her shopping, I'm not seeing alternatives. Where are the nutritional food? The nutrients kids need to stay strong and stay healthy. Instead, it's 5 massive bags of fries. And it just makes me wonder, are they having these fries every day? Because that's just far too much processed food for growing kids. Anyways, guys, this video went viral, and let me tell you, people did not hold back in the comment section. Viewers were asking, where is the healthy food? And calling her out and saying this isn't right. In fact, another mum made a response video showing her how a healthy, balanced shopping haul for a family should actually look like. Take a look.
This video is for Pizza Mom, and so if you're not Pizza Mom, you can keep scrolling. Otherwise, you can see a little grocery haul here. We're gonna do that together, me and Pizza Mom. From here on out, bitch, we best friends. Okay? So I mean this with all the love in the fucking world, bitch. The way you're feeding your children is unacceptable. I recognize that you yourself maybe didn't grow up in a household that taught you proper nutritional value and how to have a balanced meal. So I'm gonna be your best friend. I'm gonna teach you the kinds of things that you keep in your fridge. I promise you that if you buy these things, you keep them in your household, and you encourage your children to eat them, they will find things that they like. Here we go. I saw you guys like French fries. We like French fries too. This is an acceptable amount of French fries to purchase for your family. I also have 2 boys. One bag from Costco, big bag. We're not eating fries with every meal. We eat a proper portion size. We also like pop in this house. We drink the kind that has less sugar in it. I love fucking Dr. Pepper though too. But typically in our house, these are just for mom and dad, and these are just to be mixed with other things like alcohol. Instead of 9 bottles of pop, I buy 5 gallons of milk. That's what we have with dinner as a drink. We have milk and water. That way our kids are getting some protein, they're getting some calcium. That's good for their bones, that's good for their body. You know, we don't always like milk and fucking water. Breakfast, we like to drink juice. Those are great options. Those are cool for kids. They like that. Side note, I just want to show you my mayo. I actually make this home. Store-bought Sparks. It's about a pint of mayo. We eat some fucking sandwiches. This lasts us about a month. I will not come at you for buying snacks. It's like fucking snacks this back to school. They gotta take snacks back to school with them. Every fucking day. These are some of the options that we like. My kids clearly eat a lot of bars. Still has a lot of sugar, so it tastes really fucking good. But it also has some other things in it too. See, the Z-Bars has a little bit of protein in it too. Additional great options for snacks instead of things like Honey Bun Tohos. The Debbie snacks. Those are good, we love those. We eat those usually like for dessert. I see you like watermelon, my kids like watermelon too. Some of them, not all of them. These are some things I might also like. Strawberries, apples, bananas, blueberries. These are all really great kid-friendly options that mine seem to like. Maybe Braden would like that as well. No one buys more fucking cereal than I do, bitch. You know me, you know my late night Snapchats, I mean bowl cereal, okay. My kitties like Cinnamon Toast Crunch as well. Actually, that's not too bad of cereal. You know, sometimes my kids like this kind of stuff too. Some of this kind of stuff. The kids like the Cheerios, the Honey Nut, because it still tastes like sugar and sweet. We fucking like chips too. Get your bag, eat some chips. Chips are fine. Sometimes. Cheese is a great option. Cheese has a lot of fucking protein, so that's really fucking good for you. However, cheese also has a lot of fat. I don't put it in every single meal, and I usually use it in moderation. We like the mac and fucking cheese. We like the fucking ramen. We do hot dogs. These are turkey. We like to keep these things on hand. This amount will probably last us about a month. I saw you buy a lot of sugar, like a 10-pound bag of sugar every time you go to the store. I haven't seen you buy any like flour or other baking things, so I'm not sure what you're doing. I buy a lot of sugar too. These are some other ingredients that I typically tend to buy from the store in order to use my sugar. In case you're looking for a recommendation on those things, these are the kinds I like. I actually did not buy pizza today, even though we're out. I typically make my pizza made at home. I have a recipe on my page. If you like it, you should go try it. It will change your son's fucking life. If you make that, you will not be probably wanting to make 32 of them. It's not gonna last you as long, but that might give him some opportunities to try some other things. Anyway, if you have more questions, let me know. I would love to show you more of what I bought. That wasn't all of it. I want the best for you. I want the best for those 3 fucking boys because you have kind as fuck human beings for children. Proud of you for that. You're doing a great job. There's just some other areas where we can improve. And every parent is like that. We all have those things. I'm really good at this kind of shit. So that's why I thought I'd wait. I love you, bitch.
She actually ended up blocking this creator who was trying to help her. Here it is in the comment section. Someone said, after reading her comments, she doesn't care, babe, but I appreciate you trying. The creator of this video says she blocked me, so yeah, you're right. She doesn't give a F. And someone responds, oh my God, no way. I was just saying that I hope a kind-hearted approach would resonate better than those attacking her, but clearly not. How sad. Here's my take on this. First of all, I genuinely feel sorry for those kids. It's unfair to feed children this kind of diet. And as a parent, we have a responsibility. And what I see here is just irresponsible. My biggest concern is the long-term implications for those children. One of her sons actually turned up in the first video I played, and he's fairly slim. He has a slim frame in that video. Some people think being slim means healthy, but that's not true. A child can look slim today but still be at serious risk in the future. Diets like this can lead to obesity later on, and that's not the child's fault. It's down to what they were fed, and obesity brings so many challenges. Bullying at school, low self-esteem, sugar addiction, and constant tiredness. What really struck me whilst looking into this story and researching it were the adults who said, this was my childhood. My parents fed me like this and I'm still living with the consequences. That struck me really hard. And it broke my heart because it goes to show how deep this can be. Let's take 2 of those comments. Someone said, but like I said, not knocking her life, considering I grew up in a similar household, food-wise. But because I grew up like this, I was overweight. I got picked on and bullied. Not to mention I was unhealthy and couldn't keep up with the other kids. And I was miserable. So because of that, I won't do that to my babies or try not to. But I love my parents dearly and know that they did the best they could and what they knew to do. So not here to judge. Someone else says, it isn't hilarious to supply your children with addictive foods like sugar in a constant effing supply. When was the last time you all had blood work done? Seriously, coming from a woman who grew up eating this way and now deals with a major sugar addiction that has and is impacting my life, please just lay off the sugary food that has no nutritional value. Your kids will thank you later in life, and maybe you'll be around to see your kids as adults if you start enacting some real changes.
That lady who bought her kids those 32 frozen pizzas and like the 9 bottles of soda, and she spent like $400 at the grocery store. There wasn't a single bit of actual whole food there. Everything was ultra processed food. And apparently she's a boy mom, right? I grew up in a household where we ate like that. And this isn't, any shade towards my parents or anything, because we didn't know any better, right? You know better, you do better. But I'm telling you right now, those kids, those boys may think that they're eating like kings right now. But in their early 20s, mid 20s, man, it's going to catch up to them bad. I'm talking, first of all, EDs, right? Disordered eating, because they don't know how to emotionally regulate because they just turn to food to eat because that's what the mom is teaching them. And that's clearly what she's teaching them by habit because... let's be honest, y'all saw how big she was. Number 2, the gut problems. The insane gut problems that those kids are going to have when they grow up is just, it's going to wreck their life and wreck their hormones. All I can say is good luck to those boys. Enjoy it while you can, while you're eating it right now, because it will catch up to you and it's going to be a shitty process. It took me, I lost 60 pounds, but I had to go through a keto diet to lose it because I did an elimination diet. All of the carbohydrates and the sugars just kept giving me diarrhea and all sorts of problems. And it wasn't until I did keto for like 6 months where I eliminated all carbs and sugar and just ate meat, cheese, and low-carb vegetables that my gut actually finally started to heal. And it's weird that I saw her because I started to notice this a few months ago, but it seems like now more than ever, there is a hormone problem going on, especially with the young boys, the teenage boys and the young men. I'm seeing so many men that are just having, and boys, really these teenagers that are like, when I go in public and stuff, they have like these massive love handles. Like they're just carrying all this weight around the abdominal area and got these big, massive, like double D tits, you know, not to sound weird or anything. It's just like, yeah, I would see guys like that growing up, but not very often. You would see heavy guys, but they weren't shaped like this. And I'm not trying to sound rude or anything, so nobody take this the wrong way, but it's weird. It's like a lot of these young men and these teenage boys that have these hormone problems, you can tell it's like they look like women from behind. It's I don't know, it's strange. So yeah, those boys to that mom, my heart goes out to them because all I can say is good luck.
And let's be honest, this kind of processed, sugary diet doesn't even fill you up. You end up eating and drinking more, which is probably why her shopping bill is just so high. Sugar is addictive. If you've ever been thirsty and you go to pick up a Coke or a Fanta, it doesn't actually quench your thirst. You still need water to quench it. So sugar just keeps you coming back for more. But the part that floored me was when she says her family of 6, goes through the 12 bottles within 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's not normal for a household. And she says it as if it's some kind of accomplishment. That's just scary. I honestly don't remember the last time I had a fizzy drink. We just don't buy it in our house. Simple as that. And I think that's the key. Because if it's not there, you won't reach for it. You might get a craving, but once you drink water, the craving passes. But if it's sitting there in your fridge, of course you will grab it. For us, fizzy drinks is just wasted calories. Do I have one if I'm out at a party or a function? Absolutely yes. It's a treat, not a habit. It's not something I will spend my money on. And it's also not something I want my children to get used to. Do they get juice? Yes, I give them healthy juice. And they're perfectly happy with it. But most of the time, it's water. They've all got their water bottles and that's it. And honestly, that's the easiest way to shift your lifestyle. If it's not in the house, you won't miss it. I promise you. So yes, my number one issue here is the health implication for the children and also for her as a mother. She's a mother of 3 and still very young. My jaw dropped when she said she was 37 years old. Honestly, I was shocked because she looks much older. And this is what that kind of food does to you. It ages you quickly. Now, let me be clear. This is not fat shaming. But when you eat like that, your body will reflect it. She said that her size now is due to her having kids and having a C-section.
I tell you what, some of them people in my comments, y'all are acting wild. Y'all actually think that is all we eat? I mean, I know I'm overweight. Trust me, I get it. But y'all over there in them comments acting like I weigh 500 pounds and I don't even weigh near that. Now, I'm also not going to sit here and say that I eat perfect and so healthy every single day. No, I do not. I know how to eat healthy. Believe it or not, I've actually been super health conscious most of my life. There goes that smoke alarm. We'll come back to that. That's a whole nother topic. But after having 3 children, my body is just not the first baby. I bounced right back. Second baby, I bounced right back even more. Third baby, nope. I don't know if having a C-section made a difference with that third baby. I can't see how it could have. I'm really not sure, but all I know is I did not bounce back after that third baby. Now, I also went through quite a bit after that third baby. So depression set in. However, I do not struggle with depression anymore. I'm totally fine. And I do want to let y'all know, my family has probably an acre of garden every single year, full of fresh veggies. Our freezers are full of fresh veggies. I really don't have to shop for those, aside from a few things. And then y'all want to say I look older than 37. I'm sorry, but I know that is not true. At this point, y'all are just wanting to be mean to me. But I do not get Botox or fillers or any of that stuff. And I know a lot of people do now. And I'm not judging because I might one day. But I haven't. So I actually look my age. Sorry, not.
Look, as a mom of 4, I get it. Motherhood is not easy. It's stressful. Sometimes we comfort eat, we eat the kids' leftovers, we snack without realizing, or we go for the quick fix because life is busy. I understand, but at some point we have to be conscious. We have to plan ahead, because if you don't plan ahead, we will always default to what is quick, easy microwave food, frozen food, junk food. For me, even with 4 kids, I make sure they're in bed by 7 or 7:30 so I can get a little bit of workout in, even if it's just 30 minutes. Sometimes, even if it means I have to put the baby strapped in his high chair, he's there watching me and I'm just trying to put the exercise in. Do I just want to collapse on the sofa and snack in front of the TV? Absolutely yes. But I choose to get up and move. Why? Because I want to be around for my kids. I want to be able to run up and down with them, take them to the park, be healthy for them, be healthy for myself, and to be here for them in the long term. And let's not forget, slim doesn't equal healthy. I always get people say to me, oh, you're so slim, you don't need to work out. But slim people can still develop diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease. Health is not about size, it's about lifestyle. Now, going back to what she was saying, where she's blaming her current weight on her last child that she had because she had it through a C-section. Her youngest looks about 6 or 7. That's enough time to have worked on having a healthier habit. No one is saying moms need to be stick thin or look like celebrities. Not at all, but we owe it to ourselves and our children to aim for health. In a recent video, she mentioned about a knee problem, and honestly, I'm not surprised. Some of these health issues are preventable by 40, 45, 50. These bad habits will catch up. That's why in my home, we plan what meals we'll have on a weekly basis. That way it stops us from sliding into junk food and just going for that which is easy, a quick thing to make. Let me be real, I'm not saying junk food is banned or bad. Not at all. I believe in moderation. I get treats, my kids get treats, because if you forbid it completely, they will just go and binge outside the home. But the key is balance. Junk food is a treat and not the foundation of our meals. After the video went viral, she made a response to what she perceived as negative comments. Take a look.
So I just wanted to come on here and address comments like this. Where's the healthy food? Why is Braden eating nothing but pizza? Do you not care about your children's health? Why are you so, there's a reason that you look like you do. Go figure, you know, stuff like that. I've been getting that constantly, which I was already prepared to get that because I'm not, you know, the typical stick skinny supermodel that everyone thinks that everyone should be. So I was already prepared for that when I started doing this journey on TikTok. But it is literally insane. Oh, by the way, excuse how I look. I've literally, my parents have had me, they have worked me to death. Look at my fingers. They're so dirty. I don't know how to get my fingernails clean. But they put me to work today. So anyway, it just blows my mind though how many people think that they know our entire lives based off of a few videos a day. Like 2 to 3 minute videos, probably 3 or 4 videos a day. Out of 24 hours, you think that you know my life. What is that? Just say they're 3 minutes each. 12 minutes, and I post 4 videos. From 12 minutes, you think you know our entire lives? You think you know that I never push my kids to eat anything healthy, or that there's not a reason maybe that they are picky or that they only eat in certain things? That's just insane to me. It's crazy. My children are very, very picky. They got it honest. I was picky as a child. But there's also other reasons behind some of that, especially for Braden, that you guys don't understand. And I just, the assumptions are just crazy. I get that I'm not super skinny, but I haven't always been overweight. You forget, I've had 3 children. Not everyone bounces back. And you also don't understand that I don't always eat unhealthy. I do eat, and I enjoy my food, but not everything I eat is unhealthy all the time. And I am health conscious. I do try to eat better. I do want to lose weight. I'm not super unhealthy all the time. So just remember, just because you see our lives posted on this platform, that doesn't mean that you know everything. You do not know exactly how I live my life or how my children's lives are. Just be nice. It is not that hard. Just be kind. You guys are, it is insane. But truly, if you don't want to be nice, I'm probably the one that you can get away with it with, because I don't care. Anyways, y'all have a great rest of your day.
She ends that video by saying she doesn't care, and honestly, I do not believe that for 1 second. And you will see why I was absolutely right in a minute. When someone says I do not care, the reality is often the opposite. Deep down, they do care, because once you put your life online and you're showing people your shopping haul, then you're opening yourself up to their comments, which could be negative or positive, and sometimes harsh criticism. And honestly, she seems like such a lovely person, and I really hope she chooses to change her lifestyle and her diet. Not for the internet, not for the people commenting, but for herself and for her 3 beautiful boys. In fact, in a recent video, she said, "Come for me if you want, but please don't come for my kids."
I'm a pretty tough cookie, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all have exhausted me today. Like, crazy exhausted me. I already know y'all gonna have something to say with me eating cereal. It's too sugary, whatever. But I'm sorry. It's like 8:30 at night. I don't even know what time it is. It's in the 8 o'clock hour. And I just got off work, or just got home from work. And I went there at, I don't know, 8:45 this morning. So, you know, I'm pretty tired. Cooking was a little bit out of the question. I'll tell you what, I've learned a lot about people on the internet though. Some mean and hateful people on the internet. I mean, I knew there was, but I did not realize just how mean they are. I just could never imagine talking to anyone, saying any of the things that you guys are saying to me, to anybody else, ever. I haven't decided yet. I was talking on my video. I haven't decided yet, but I'm honestly debating not even making any videos where my children are in them. Get out. You better stop eating that. These people are gonna... Just because you guys are, you can be mean to me all day, but you're not gonna be mean to my children. I mean it. Stop eating them brown. They are not gonna take me seriously.
I do not care.
Well, I care.
Eating a brownie, and I love it. I'm in better shape than half of y'all people.
He's just talking, but I'm serious though.
That right there shows that she does care. And I think she actually ended the video saying, "I do care." So this was someone that had said previously she doesn't care, and now she cares. No matter what you say, words will affect you. And the fact that she's now questioning whether she should put her kids on TikTok goes to show you the impact the backlash has had on her. As a result of all the backlash, and even though she says she doesn't care, in her most recent food haul, she's included more healthier options. There were more fruits and vegetables. She mentioned before that people assume that she doesn't give her family fruits and veg. But when she came back from this particular shopping that we're going to see in a minute, and when she informed her mum and her dad and her kids that she had gotten more fruits and veg, their reactions said otherwise. Her mum and dad were like, "Do I look like I need to be on a diet?" They view having fruit and veg as part of your healthy, balanced diet. They view that as being on a diet, as something bad for them. And the dad says, "I wouldn't be eating the cauliflower." And for me, given her parents' response, this is evidence that she grew up in a home where eating this kind of food, junk food, was normal. Her parents are living with her now, and they do not even see anything wrong with this lifestyle. They're not even calling it out. When she gave her son a grape, he said he needed to stand by the bin in case he needed to spit it out. Well, you can guess what the outcome was. Take a look.
Insane. And we do eat veggies and fruit. Probably not as much as we should, but we do. So, all right, just got home. Let's see what my parents think about our new diet. We got some cauliflower, some broccoli, some cucumbers, some grapes. What do you think about that?
What? You put this on a diet?
I mean, the people have spoken, and they want us on a diet. What do you think?
Do I look like I need to be on a diet?
Apparently so.
Put us on a diet.
What'd you say?
I said y'all can eat all the cauliflower and broccoli you want. I won't be eating none.
Look what I got.
Please.
Look what I got for you. You love these? The people don't think that we love these, so I just want to know, do you love them?
Oh, yeah.
Show the people that you actually love them. So good, huh?
Ready? So just one.
Braden's gonna eat some.
One.
One.
Okay, just in case I start gagging, let me just get closer.
Oh my god, don't be so dramatic.
Listen! I've already tried this before.
Just eat it. It doesn't taste bad. What'd you think about the gravy?
Let's see, 2,000. Oh, I forgot the negative.
Also, please leave me some tips because the broccoli and the cauliflower, I actually seen the idea from one of you guys, and I don't remember who, that I could add that to his pizzas. Should I cook it first or just let it cook with the pizza? I don't know. Y'all let me know.
Their reaction tell me they're not used to it at all. And honestly, grapes aren't bitter, they're sweet. So it shows just how far away they are from fresh produce being normal in their home. But here's the positive. She's making changes. She's even started adding cauliflower to her son's pizza as a way of sneaking in some veg into her son's pizza. It's not perfect, but it's a step in the right direction. My hope is that she sticks with it, not just because people are calling her out, but because of her health and because of her beautiful boys. Because if she doesn't do it for those reasons, it's not gonna last long. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this shopping haul down in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you've liked this video, please do not forget to like, subscribe, so you do not miss my next commentary. Till next time, guys. Bye.